SMF Street. We wanted to record the time and sales today. 8:01 Pacific Standard Time is pre-market futures. Now, Human Genome had closed at $26.48. At 8:01 right here in the pre-market, you can clearly see the price action. The first less than a minute, it popped up $1. Then at 8:02 it went to 28.76. And these are the volumes. So there was some people that had some orders out there, and these were probably people buying that. And we went to 29.25 and then 29.25. That's the bulk of the shares. Right at 8:03, less than 2 minutes later, you had a $2 price drop, 29.25 to 27.11. Then at 8:04, 4 minutes into the pre-market, with those announcements from the advisory board's safety concern questions that are going to go to the FDA on Tuesday, you've seen the steady drop right here. Look. And you can see the volume. There's not like heavy volume, and some people were buying the dip. But look, by 8:07, it was already at $24 in pre-market. When we go down here and we take a look at what they did, is it bottoms at 24 and then pops $1.25 just like that. Bam, $1.25 pop up. Then what happened is we went through this cycle from 8:12 all the way down to, and this is still in pre-market. So the stock was trying to do its thing during this time frame in the morning. So by 8:18 down here, we were still in that range, and we were popping at 8:26. That's 26 minutes after, that's 26 minutes into pre-market. So basically what happens down here at the bottom, we're still in that range, and you can clearly see the path that I'm going to show you is how long we stayed up in this 26 area. And this is almost where we're almost 9 o'clock in the morning. The stock market opens at 9:30 Eastern time. And Pacific Standard Time, where I'm at, that's at 6 o'clock, 6:02 a.m. And we were still staying up around the 26 range. And you can see that. And it wasn't until the more that people started reading the FDA advisory's concerns, we started to drop. But look, we hovered up there, and as I get close to the opening bell, this is 9:16. So right there, we're 14 minutes to the open. So when we get down into that opening bell, here's the opening bell, 9:30, right here. $26. Now let's take a look. Let's scroll down. So as the opening bell was in play, we started to drop back down into the 25s very quickly. So within the first 3 minutes, we're still around that 25.80. And as we started getting more and more involved throughout the morning, and more people, you can see how the 25.50s were holding 15 minutes into the tape. And I will scroll down here, and what we're going to look for is where the bigger drops started to happen. So we started dropping into the 24s up here at 11:34. That's Eastern time, by the way. 24.49 all the way down. You can see here that they just kept selling through these minutes, and you can see the volume too. That's why the volume line is important to look at. That's this one right there. And you can look at the price prints and the volume. And basically, you can see the kinds of shares that were buying on dips. There's lots of dip buyers in there. And then we kept on going, and we kept on going, and we kept on going, and we finally got down here to 23s, and we just kept going. And all day as we progressed through, people finally got the equity cleared down into the low end of the range at this time frame. And we were barely hovering right above here at this time, 15:42 Eastern time. So basically, we've got the complete time and sales right here, right now. And it's very important to see how the manipulation worked in the price and how people were selling down in the name. And then what the volume was. And people were making emotional reactions based on what if. And that's what happened in the Human Genome. And I pointed out the highs because we did. And the thing about it is you can see the progression of these highs, 27.57. You can see right here, 29.25. This was in the first 3 minutes, and then they put a run on the stock. Human Genome time and sales.
They're hedging it with the $15 put. That's at 15,000 traded.
The $40 January call is traded 14,900.
Woo.
10 seconds.
I sold it.
Good job, Ken. 21,000. That's record volume.